back, y'all. I was getting a lot of people telling me to start my channel because they felt like a lot of the things that I did was worthy enough for other people to see. But I just felt like, what if this isn't something that's for me? Well, I should have done more layers. That's what it was. Kiara, think. I feel like when I do any piece of art, I felt like I wasn't gonna be one of those people that took criticism really well. If it's something that I love with all my heart, I didn't want anybody to take that away from me, make me feel like, hey, you're being looked at differently for the artwork that you do, and maybe you should do this better, maybe you should do this differently. And I am very stubborn and hard-headed, and if I am told to do something a certain way that I definitely do not like it, I won't do it. So I told myself I don't want to do this because I don't want people looking at me and judging me upon what it is that I do with my artwork, because I am me and I do my things differently. Yes, there's like different people doing things and putting out content or whatever the case may be. I remember one day I did some kind of look. I posted a status on Facebook the day after, and I had told my friends, should I do a YouTube channel? And they were like, yeah, we've been waiting for you to do one. And it's something that kind of inspired me to want to start filming videos, because I am very shy. I am super camera shy. Like, I felt like I'm talking to a camera and I'm talking to myself, but I'm not really talking to myself. I'm talking to whoever's watching. You right there, you across the camera. I felt like I didn't know how I was gonna do this, because I wanted to make sure that I was doing something that was appealing for other people. My other 5 videos I began doing because I was doing a lot of research on YouTube on certain things that I should and should not do. And this was my problem. I was listening to a lot of different things of how I can grow my channel, and I'm very impatient. I believe in the process of waiting for growth, but I also feel like a lot of people that advise you to do certain things with your channel also tell you that it's a better idea to put out certain content that would be more appealing to the viewers. If you follow me on Instagram, or if it's people that have me on Facebook or whatever the case may be, they can definitely see that I've done certain things that are different from others. I mean, pretty similar, because not for nothing, there's so many great artists that I aspire to be like, and there's so many people that don't even have like a channel or anything like that, that just post things on social media that are just so wonderful, and they have great artistic skills. And I'm not gonna lie, all those things became so intimidating to me, because I felt like, you know, what if people don't like the content that I put out, because it won't be as appealing as somebody else's content, you know what I mean? The story's going somewhere, bear with me. Honestly, I wouldn't do this for myself, because this is not something that is easy per se, but I feel like if there's people out there that want me and are pushing me to do certain things, then I'm gonna do it. There's people that had seen what I can do and were asking. So I said, you know what? You guys ask and I shall deliver. I was having a conversation with one of my friends, my baby girl Jada out there. Jada, if you see this, I appreciate you 1,000,000%. And not only her, because there's so many other people that kept encouraging me to start my channel. But I had a talk with this friend that I became close with named Jada, and she was telling me, like, you know, me personally, I support everything that any of my friends do, even if it's a new friend, because it's like, if it's something that you feel is dear to your heart and you really want to do it, do it. There should be absolutely nothing stopping you from doing what it is that you feel is right in your heart and is right for you. And at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and all we have is time. Time equals trial and error. Just as I'm doing this look right now, and like I said, I look crazy, but honestly, if I don't like how this comes out, then nobody's gonna see this. I had this conversation with my friend Jada, and I was asking her, do you think I should do it? Because she was telling me how sometimes she doesn't have the courage to do certain things. I was telling her, like, I feel like if you want to do something, you shouldn't be afraid to do it just simply because other people are telling you different. You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that you feel is right for you, then by all means, give it a try. And if it's not something that you see yourself doing, then what's the worst that can happen? The same thing with the videos. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna post it out. But if I do like it, then baby girl, you're gonna see what I did with my face. If I'm gonna do my makeup to take pictures and post it, then it's gonna be something worth seeing. I personally feel like not only am I just beginning with the journey that I have going on right now, but I am very glad that I started. As of now, I have a good less than 50 subscribers. And I'm not doing this in order to gain big bucks or anything like that, because honestly, that is never or has ever been my goal. My goal here is to grow as a person and eventually have my own brand, and that has been my goal for a while, and to be my own boss. I just feel like, for those of you who are watching, I do this for you because this is what you asked for, okay? I feel like I'm gonna give you guys a few examples. Jeffree Star is a wonderful human being. I love me some Jeffree Star, and he's amazing, okay? He's amazing, the house. And Jeffree Star is one and only. There is no other human being, unless your last name is Star and your mother names you Jeffree. There's no other human being that can beat what Jeffree Star has accomplished for himself, because there's other people definitely that can accomplish more, but unless you are living in his shoes, you're not accomplishing everything that he has done so far for himself, right? Then there is Nikki Tutorial. She's one of my biggest influences on starting up my makeup, because I feel like she is just flawless. Nikki is just, oh God, I've been following her ever since 2015, and that is when I started exploring makeup, because she had inspired me to the core. Even though she doesn't know who I am and she doesn't acknowledge me as a human being, baby girl, we are here for it, and I am so proud of everything that she has accomplished. Now, I feel like I wanted to not only give myself a name within the industry, and I felt like if I want to think as a person who's going to start up as something small and eventually grow into something else, I need to give myself a brand, and I need to think of myself as already somebody that's on a higher level, but not like in a cocky way, because I'm very humble, because I recognize that I came from a tin house in the Dominican Republic. Not even a tin house, I'm dragging it. I didn't come from a tin house. I lived in a guest house with my mother that was literally one room with my mom and my brother, because my dad did not live with us. He lived in the United States, sending money to my mother in order to maintain me and my brother. I know that I came from my humble beginnings, and I will always remain from my humble beginnings till the day that I die. There will never be an amount of money that can ever change me. I know sooner than later, whatever the case may be, I'm definitely gonna become way more than I have ever anticipated for me to be in my life. I thought, what is something that I can do with my name that doesn't apply to anybody else? So I felt like I needed something that was going to emphasize what I do and was going to mean something that was original and mine and my own. I wanted to give it more of a me effect and not something that seemed like it was copied, because it wasn't. It was something that was originally me. I wanted to keep it true to myself. So I was brainstorming and I thought, what is something that's different that is combined with my name? So what could I do to incorporate all of those things? I thought of something that went along with my last name. And that's where, after a lot of trial and error, I came up with the name that I have now. I wanted to give something for myself that is unique and not copyable. And I feel like I was brought into this world to stand out, just like anybody else in this world. You are one and only, and there is no other human being in this world that's like you. There's people that can relate to you, definitely, but people that are like exactly who you are is impossible. Also, I wanted to think bigger picture. One message that I've wanted to make clear for anybody: reach for higher goals and reach for higher things, because sometimes we let life like get out of control, and it's all in how you deal with situations that matter, not the situation itself. Everything happens for a reason. We just don't know exactly the reason why everything occurs the way that it occurs. Sometimes we need to learn that we can't manipulate our surroundings all the time. We just need to let things happen as they happen and learn from whatever happens in the situation. The idea of so many things happening at once and you not being able to have control over certain things is very terrifying. And it's okay for things to not go the way you wish them to go for some time, because eventually things will start to line up. Well, as far as my channel, I know that most times a lot of people are searching for different things as to what to do with their channel, and they come across a lot of things like I came across, and that would be to make sure that the content you push out is something that a lot of people would be looking for. But honestly, in my opinion, I feel like I said earlier, I am not doing this for the love of everybody else's opinion, because I'm not. I'm doing this for the bit of people who have been telling me for a while that they actually want to see me strive for different things, because there are people out there that do things way better than what I would, and I completely acknowledge that, but they aren't me. And I know that since I've been doing my makeup the way that I do my makeup on certain times, if it's something that people have asked me to publicate so they can see how I do it or what I use or whatever the case may be, then I am gonna do so. Only because that is what has been asked of me. Personally, I feel like I'm not gonna sit here and listen to other people telling me that I should put out certain content for everybody to like, because the people that I pull for my content is people that are interested in seeing what it is that I do. And honestly, I'm going to say it now, and I am going to forever say it, whether it is for the 47, 45, I think it's 45, I'm going crazy with the 47, but with the 45 people that I have now, I highly appreciate the fact that you guys have pushed me out of my comfort zone, because this is completely out of my comfort zone. Sitting here talking to a camera, when I'm not really sitting here talking to a camera, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, is completely out of my comfort zone, and it's not something that I would usually do. And not only is it something that I'm proud of, but it's something that I plan on growing, because growth is a mindset. It is not something that happens overnight. Yes, I have a little bit right now, but in the future, it's gonna blow up with the right support. And thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone that has told me that I'm good enough to do all of these things, because if it weren't for the people that had told me, like, hey, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it, if it weren't for those people, I kid you guys not, I definitely wouldn't have done it. I will definitely tell myself that I want to do something and never do it. Let me tell you something. Now is go time. Now is the same thing as tomorrow. Why put off something for later that you can do now? You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in telling yourself that you're gonna hold on to doing something when you're gonna keep on doubting the idea of ever succeeding in that criteria or in that area. Procrastination is going to be your biggest killer, and you're gonna be upset when you're older along the line, and then you have that what if stuck in your brain. And this is my what if. This is my maybe if I start now, after all these people have been telling me to do it, maybe, just maybe, now would be the best time for me to proceed into this. And now, right now, is the time that you have to start whatever it is that you want to do. Like, if somebody is out there and you want to start a channel, yes, I know that I am a small YouTuber as of now, and there's not much that I can really tell you within the area, but I do tell you this: do it and don't turn back, because what's the worst that can happen? You won't like the video and you'll delete it. That's literally it. There's nothing else that nobody can ever tell you that should make you feel like you shouldn't do what makes you happy. It's your thing, and nobody can ever take that from you. This is the content that I want to put out, and eventually, whoever likes this, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Just do it. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. And hit the like button and comment. Let me know if you want to see anything. And I'm gonna remind you again later, just letting you know. But yeah, like, if there's people that like what I do, then I'm doing this for you guys. There's so many people that are like, oh yeah, but why don't you post a tutorial on how to do like a cut crease, or like good contour, or good shades of concealer? There's so many things out there that are just like that. So it's like, why am I gonna put myself through all of that and do something that somebody else is doing when somebody else is already doing it? What is the point? There's literally no point in that. But what I want anybody that's watching this to take out from anything that I said is, be the best you that you can be, because there's nobody else in this world that can be you. You are literally the best you. So if you're not living as such, then what are you doing? You gotta be doing something wrong if you're not living your best life. If you're not doing what it is that makes you happy. Even if what makes you happy upsets other people. Always be out of the ordinary. Being ordinary is so is really lame. Like, being just like everybody else is so lame. And wanting to be exactly like somebody that already exists. Why do you want to be somebody that already exists? You are you, and you exist in your world. Because, baby girl, there's nobody in this world that's as fabulous as you are to yourself. And there is nobody in this world that can ever take that from you, no matter who you are, whether you love who you love, whether you care for who you care for, whether you're as old as you are. Like, it doesn't even matter. Take time to yourself to acknowledge what you feel like is valuable to yourself, and love it. Love every aspect of you, because if you don't, then nobody's gonna do it for you, and you're gonna be stuck thinking of the what if. Oh man, trust me, that is not a position that you want to be in. You don't want to think of like what I could have been and think of what can I be next, you know? So just love it. Love every bit of your life. Love yourself. Love everything that you stand for. Whatever it is that you've been putting off, right now, get up and make a list. And make a list of things that you can do to accomplish that. Why should I let any type of insecurity from somebody else that is not even my own insecurity reflect on who I am as a person? That right there makes literally zero sense to me. You are the master of you. Please remember that. Please remember that. And if you strongly believe that you can try to escape whatever thing people are telling you is flawed in you, I'm telling you, subscribe, because there's more. Baby girl, there's more coming your way. This right here is Glam, and this is why I do what I do. This is why I choose not to stand in the same guidelines as so many people stand, because I am who I am, and this is what I do. And this is the reason why I started my YouTube channel, so that I can show you guys these looks that I do and how different I do them, and how different you can be, and how you should stand out for yourself and never settle for anything less than you loving yourself and loving your uniqueness, and why you love it in the first place. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little motivational video, I guess. But if you guys want to see more things like this, please let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys liked it, if you want to see anything else similar to it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you see when I post more crazy things like this, because this is insane. But I love it. Thank you guys so much for your support, for the little subscribers that I have now. And if you are a new subscriber, I hope you become part of my family and learn to stand out like I stand out, and be the best you can be and the most unique self you can be. Thank you.